Hi, I am Dylan Gaston back at the Orlando Home Show in lovely Orlando at the Orange Convention Center, and I am here right now with Kevin Jordan of American Central Force Protection. Thanks for joining us, Kevin.
Thank you. My pleasure.
So not only are you the security for this entire event that's going on, which is a great event, by the way. Come on out if you're not doing anything today, because it's lots of people and lots of great vendors here. So you are like the security for this whole thing. I don't want to go a lot into event security because I know you do other things as well, but tell us real quick about the event security and how you do those here.
Within the event security, we do about 38, 40 events a year from various sizes, from basketball tournaments, wrestling tournaments. We do the largest volleyball tournament in the world here at the Orange County Convention Center with AAU and ESPN.
Wow, that's pretty impressive right there.
It had an attendance of over 100,000 this year.
And you made sure all of those 100,000 people and their stuff was very secure.
Very secure.
Well, it's been a pleasure, us leaving, things here, knowing that it was taken care of, well taken care of by you and your crew and your team. So if anybody out there is looking to put on an event, do they hire you independently, or do they go through the convention center?
They hire independently.
Okay, so they would be able to contact you at the numbers that are up there on the screen.
Yes.
If they were going to be hosting an event. I personally am in the mortgage business, and we do mortgage events and things like that every year, somewhere over here. They have them at different places, but that's good to know, so that that we can do that. Okay. Now, in addition to that, so let's segue into your other business, which is a little bit more personal security. Not necessarily personal, but you do security for things like homeowners association or office buildings and things like that. Tell us about that.
I refer to it more like a traditional security. Term contracts, anything more than a few weeks like you would do with an event or a convention. And so we provide patrols for HOAs, business complexes, warehouses, things like that. I've got automobiles and SUVs and stuff that are all striped and lit so that the residents and the business owners feel comfortable and know the security presence is there. And more importantly, the criminal element that's considering looking at that property knows that security is there and they go find somewhere else to be.
Right. And that's great, yeah. Big red flags. That's what we like. So, and I would imagine, is there like a probably varying depending upon what let's say it's a homeowners association for the heck of it. There's a subdivision, and is it a daily thing, 24 hours a day, or is
we will customize based on the needs of the community and the some of them have very, very limited budgets, and we try and work within that because they may be testing out security for the first time and they haven't really decided what they're going to do, or they want to just kind of like feel it out and see how the program works. And then we can grow and adapt if they need to do more or change the hours. If we're starting earlier and they're finding that it's later in the early morning that something is happening and we're not there late enough, they want to change, and we can adapt and move forward and backwards as time frames, the number of vehicles necessary, the number of stops, or if they want us to take over a gatehouse that's been automated prior to that and they're still having issues. So things like that. We're very adaptable.
Most of those gatehouse guys are like 90. God bless them.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think they're going to do much.
No, I get a lot, a good portion of the team that I use on the patrols and stuff. They have aspirations of later on getting into the police academy or something like that.
There you go.
Or my son is a Marine, and he's out of service now, but a lot of his buddies are working with us now. They got licensed and they provide the patrols, and so you've got younger guys that are interested in this as a career and not just as their retirement.
And if they're Marines, I'm sure they're a little beefy and probably pretty intimidating as well.
They're the friendliest, intimidating group you'll ever meet.
Yeah, there you go. Now, you were saying technology-wise, too. So setting up, like, I would imagine cameras and things like that as well?
Yeah, we do have. I've got a lot of technologies and things that are available. For new construction, I just introduced one that's a self-contained CCTV
there you go.
system.
That's perfect.
It doesn't require any trenching because it's solar-powered.
Oh, nice.
and it streams to the cloud. You can pull it down in real time, so that if the security patrol is on the back side of the property and something is triggered in the front, he can see it in real time on the laptop in the car.
Oh, wow.
And then come around to it in a response time like none other.
That is amazing technology. That is fantastic.
And it's only been out for about a year and a half, and I'm working with that company.
And that potentially could be either for a subdivision or for a business or things like that,
Absolutely,
right? Anything.
because it doesn't require the trenching. It just needs a pole to be raised up on.
Nice.
That once it's in place, they can use it until they feel that it's no longer necessary, or they can test it and give it a beta test sitting there and go, oh yeah, that's where the camera needs to be. Or, you know what, if it's on this side looking this way, it's got a better view after we've beta tested it for a little while. And they didn't invest in trenching for the power and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And it saves them the expenses and allows them to find what's best in fitting what they're doing.
Nice. That's fantastic. And you designed that, huh? Good for you.
Well, no, I didn't design it, but I've got friends that did, and I'm smart enough to tell them to come help me.
There you go. And you said, I would like it to do this, right?
Right, and that's where they pick my brain to make it a better product.
There you go. That's awesome.
So that's our trade-off. They do all the hard stuff, and I just tell them, it would do better if we did this.
And then the other thing I wanted to touch on as well is we were talking a little bit, the realtors. Realtors, you know, I working with a lot of realtors myself. I don't know how they do it. It's pretty scary going to an open house or going and showing a house. Somebody calls you on the phone and say, I really would love to see this house. And I've had this happen to some of my friend realtors. I'm sitting in front of this house right now. Can you come and show it to me? That's pretty scary. Can you offer some services
do have,
there as well?
I mean, even at an adult level, we've got to have some of that stranger danger. If the hair goes back up on the back of your neck, there's something to it usually. I've got a cousin that's a realtor down in Boca Raton, so I've talked to her about it and stuff as well, because she's all of 5 foot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
right?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
So I do offer short-term abilities to come out and maybe be there plain clothes. They don't have to be in the uniform with the badges and all that kind of stuff and make the potential buyers feel intimidated by coming in, like what's the matter with this neighborhood or something like that. We don't want to give the wrong impression. But for the safety of the realtor, they can have a security officer in plain clothes, a suit and tie, or however they want. And we could be in there just handing brochures, and they don't know the real purpose is so that the realtor's not alone. And we can do that on a short-term basis.
That's fantastic. That is really good to know, and I know that they would appreciate that. Kevin, thank you so much for being with us. Now,
thank you.
People can reach you obviously by the phone numbers here. What's kind of like your territory area where you would?
We work with a lot of the convention center is pretty much our busiest location, but I'm on all the approved vendor lists for all the major hotels of the area, and some of the other smaller venues. A lot of VFW houses hire us and stuff on the side and things like that, and some wedding venues and things where we stand in black suit at the front and just check their guest list so they don't have party crashers eating cake. Because they might take my piece.
Darn.
But
it's my thing. Is there going to be cake
we're
on there?
available and adaptable to all those kinds of things. So yeah.
And I just want to mention real quick, if you note his lapel pin.
Yes.
Dun dun dun. Tell us about that before we sign out.
My company is based on some of the venues and things that are going on. I have worked with Secret Service and the U.S. Marshals Services and Dignitary Protection when they bring in VIPs. I've stood with President Clinton and brought him into a venue when he's coming in to do a speech. It was after office. Because Secret Service, they think, oh, well, because he was president, he's got Secret Service. It's not as large a team as you think, so we've been contracted on several occasions to supplement. So that we're standing in doorways and things like that and wait for the motorcade. And it's a lot of fun.
We
met
see
a lot
you
of people
on
that way.
television and on the news, I'm sure, standing off to one of the corners.
Yes.
Well, that's very impressive. Congratulations. Thank you for what you do, and thank your son for his service as well.
Thank you. I will. Thank you very much.
We'll be right back from the home show.
All right, everybody, back on the showroom. Now we are with Aspen Home Improvements? Okay, so tell me about Aspen.
All right, Aspen, we are Prime in Roofing. We just graduated to Florida about 2 to 3 years ago, but we've been in business for over 25 years. We started in Pennsylvania. We currently do roofs, windows, doors, siding, all that kind of stuff there. Currently in Florida, we're just doing roofs, but we're definitely looking to expand wider.
Okay, so now did you start off as roofing?
Yep.
And then you worked your way down?
Worked our way around, yep.
Okay, so do you send somebody out and they go over everything?
What's wonderful about us is we send one of our representatives out there and we give a free quote. We want you to be knowledgeable about your roof because it is a very big investment in a home. It's like one of the main things. So we come out there, we give a full demonstration. We're there a while. We want to explain. We want you to ask questions. We want you to know what you're putting your money into on the home that you want to live in forever. So we come out there, do a free demo, and our price is good for a year.
A year.
A year.
That's on. So if everything goes up, it's still going to be held?
Yep. Price is good for
All right. Well, so now Boss Tech is speechless because I've never heard that in my entire life that they're going to hold that for a year. So where can people find you?
They can find us. We have an office in Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers, and Orlando.
You have a website?
We do. It's aspenwindows.com.
Simple, aspenwindows.com. All right. So here's the thing. Hopefully, we're going to get Miss Brittany back to the backside over there into our booth so we can get a real proper interview. But if not, if she doesn't make it, she said she's going to make it. We will make sure that everybody, and we'll post all your information online for you. How's that sound good?
It sounds good to me.
Give me a tip. Give me a good tip for everybody at home.
Everybody needs a roof. Come on, we're in Florida, the Sunshine State, in this weather. So don't wait till it's too late because you definitely need one sooner than later.
Thank you, Miss Brittany. And we'll see everybody in a little bit. All right, everybody, we're back. Last day of the home show, Fort Myers. We're all tired. We've all talked to a million people. We're all doing business. But I'm sitting here with Paul and Nicole from the Coastal Closet Company. And you're out of Fort Myers, correct?
That's right.
We're at in Fort Myers.
Oh, we're right off of Metro Parkway.
Now, which everybody knows where that's at. I don't, but they do. So I know what you guys do, and what I think you guys do is absolutely phenomenal, but I want you to tell these people at home what you do.
Well, in a nutshell, we do custom closets. We take, the available space, whatever that is, if it's a nice large walk-in closet, if it's a smaller reach-in closet, and we have a lot of different options to optimize the space, use different types of materials. We have lots of inserts and hardware. So we really try to meet the needs of the customers.
Okay, so you're the builder. Now you have a background, 20-something years, right?
Right, that's right. I've been building for many, many years. And, down here in Florida, I have my certified building contractor's license. And we were doing a lot of remodels, and I saw the need for the closet segment. I just felt like it could have been done more frequently, a little more custom, and there wasn't as many choices back then, so we really wanted to spin into that.
Okay, so say I'm a home organizer, right? I'm the organizer person, but I don't build anything. So I come to you and go, hey, I got a family that's got this closet, and they need to do this, but I need it built out this way. That's where you come into, correct?
Yeah, we come into the person's home, and we do a measure of the space. We talk to the clients and kind of get a feel for what their needs are.
Okay.
And so we do a little interview with them, and then we do a 3D rendering on our computer. We provide them with a 3D design.
Oh, wow.
They can actually get a feel for what the space is going to look like. And then, so we go from meeting to design, and then we actually manufacture it. So everything's custom manufactured and fit to
So you
their
build.
needs.
It's not like we'll order you some cabinets and it'll be all good.
No.
You literally build it out. That's what your job is,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
You build it out. Mama makes sure it looks
Yeah.
good, right? Because she's like, because I was telling them earlier, I said, us guys, we can throw pine up and going, hey, we got something. And she's like, nope, Mama ain't going to like that. If Mama ain't going to like it, if Mama's happy, everybody's happy,
That's right.
That's
That is
true.
right.
So-
I like to take direction. I try to listen and then, gather my information and make it happen. We have a pretty sophisticated facility here in Fort Myers. So we order the raw materials, and then we manufacture all the parts to the customer's specifications, and then ship it out and assemble it in the field.
Okay, so it has the material-wise, is it still the same cedar, pine, or now they do have marble and concrete? And what's the new materials running today?
So we use a product called Melamine. We can do
okay.
we can do real wood as well, but
Right.
most of the closets that we do, we use a product called Melamine. And do you want to talk a little bit about
So
that?
is that a product that doesn't swell and move around a lot? It kind of stays.
It's a very stable product. It's
Okay.
two-sided. I mean, obviously, these are used in dry areas anyway, so in your closets and, even in garages under certain circumstances, it's okay to use the panels. But they're very stable. They come in lots of different finishes. The most important thing to most people is being able to use the shelves, to be able to hang their clothes up, the functionality,
Right.
and then to have that aesthetic, that really pretty look. So we can do some granite or quartz or marble countertops that we can put on these drawer banks and things to give it a little extra pop.
Little bling.
Yep.
Yeah, a little
Little
bling on
bling.
the hardware. We can do
Bling.
lighting packages as well. So
Yeah, I saw
yeah.
I saw your booth,
Yep.
and I noticed over there that it wasn't just a handle; it was a blingy handle.
was it?
So
Yeah.
Mama's gonna like the blingy
Yeah,
handle, right?
yeah,
It's just not plain,
yeah.
and then you do the lights,
We do the
everything.
lights.
So that's absolutely. Is
Yeah.
LED a big thing now in the closets?
Absolutely. They're, long lasting, low heat. They're very easy to install. So we have lots of different LED options. To
And then gives
light
you a
the
true
closet.
color. So when your ladies are looking at your dresses, going,
Yeah.
"Son, hey, this looks good," and you walk out in the sunlight, going, "That's not what it looked like in the closet." So you have to make sure you're true lighting, right?
That's right.
That is
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. So, space-wise, what's the normal closet? I know that's a dumb question, but like in my home, it's a 3,000 square foot, and Mama's closet is huge. I mean, it's like 8 feet wide by 20 feet long, and I got a closet,
Yeah.
which is 4x4, if that. So is that the home style that you're dealing with right now?
Yeah, that's pretty much the standard. I mean, we're looking at 14 foot wide, 8 feet deep walk-ins. That's a pretty common footprint in
Okay.
some of these larger homes. And we do condominiums too that have much less available space. They were built at a time when people weren't factoring in
Right.
the storage space. They were trying to get the most amount of square footage out of the bedrooms and things. So we can go in there and we get creative. So that's what we try to solve those problems for people.
That is absolutely phenomenal. So you're located in Fort Myers, off of
Metro Parkway.
Metro Parkway. The website, the coastalclosetco.com. I know my boy's putting it up over there. Rob is tired. I'm working that boy to death. He is tired. And of course, the email's there, the phone number's there. They can call you for an appointment. You're going to go do a meeting.
Yep. Yeah.
Then you do a 3D rendering. That to me, see, that's cool. That's just cool because that's geek world. And I
Yeah.
like it. And they get to see. They get
They can
almost
see
a
it
feel,
ahead of
right?
time. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And again, Mama's happy. Mama says, "Okay, let's do this."
Yep.
Right. There you go. If you need your closet organized, built out the way it should be, so you can put all your cool shoes away. That's typically what it is, right? Shoes is a lot of shoes.
Yep.
Shoes
lot
and
of
purses.
shoes.
Got to have the
Purses.
purses hanging up
Handbags,
there.
shoes,
Yeah, exactly.
hats, sunglasses, watches.
I got 4 shirts, 4 pair of pants, but I got 20 pairs of shoes.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, if you need your closets organized and done out the right way, call these two people. Paul and Nicole will take good care of you. I will see you shortly.
Welcome into WeBeam TV. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly, and guess where we are? We are in Tampa at the Tampa Home Show, and we just happen to have our booth set up here for WeBeam TV to bring the show to you. And I happen to have what I think is going to be my knight in shining armor, and we happen to have Josh Lake with us from Dynasty Building Solutions. Within a split 30 seconds, you gave me some information that I wanted to hear about. Number
Yes, ma'am.
one is roof. The
Yes.
roof is your specialty.
Yes, the
Tell us
residential
all
roof.
about it.
So, Dynasty Building, we are a general contractor. We specialize in residential roofing. A lot of what we do is helping the homeowner go through the insurance process if their roof sustained damage from recent storms. If that's the case, then we're able to replace the entire roof for them. The insurance pays for it, and the homeowner just pays their deductible. And so I think I'll be coming out to take a look at your roof next week.
Did you hear this? No, seriously. I mean, this is the first time hearing of this.
Yeah.
And so this has got to be your niche, Josh.
Oh, absolutely.
Your niche. And how long has the company been in business?
Company's been in business for over 6 years now. We have 3 offices open, and the owner's actually been in the roofing industry for, I'd say, about 10 years now.
Okay.
We've got a great team, the staff in the office. 90% of the claims that we file, they get approved. So we've got a great approval rating with the insurance company. The roof's fantastic with the ladies in the office as well.
That is really exciting. What made you get into this business?
I had interviewed with a couple different companies, and it was the owner and the sales manager, Thomas Rabbit. When I met them, it was I just really liked them, and the whole vibe of the office and the people we work with, it's really great.
That makes a big difference. In what way? It sounds like they're really customer service friendly.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So we have about 12 office administrators that are constantly dealing with the insurance and talking with the customers. So the customer service is a big thing for us. And then, we just have a really good bond, all the guys and the girls that work there.
Do you hear this? I mean, when it comes to service-oriented businesses, there's a lot.
Yes.
There's a lot out there. And I don't have the time to really seek out because I'm busy. I'm just really busy.
Right.
The one thing that I have found is being a homeowner for many, many years is it is going to need repair.
Yes.
And the roof repair, isn't that going to be one of the biggest investments?
The roof will be one of the biggest that you'll do. We find the average roof with the shingles is about $15,000. So it's a big thing to do. And then when you're going through the insurance process, it can be a time-consuming process. Mm-hmm. So that's where we take over too. So we are able to step in and speak on your behalf to the insurance company.
Wow, that's really good news.
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
big news to know.
Yeah.
Now, what type of roofs do you do?
We'll do all kinds of roofs.
Tile?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shingle,
Tile,
asphalt.
shingle, metal. Yes, all of it.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
That is really exciting. So walk me through the process. You go out and do a home inspection, right?
So I would go out, I would do a free roof inspection for the homeowner. We would check for storm-related damage. If it's 25% or more of the roof has been damaged, then we would advise filing a claim. We would initiate the claim for you and be there during the initial filing of it, and then handle every step until the roof actually gets put on.
Wow, that's like super hands-on.
Yes, it is.
You take the homeowner by the hand and go every step of the way.
Yes, ma'am.
I really love this service. This makes a lot of sense. And no doubt that you're a successful company because I've heard nightmare stories of contractors out there, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you're an independent contractor.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
So Dynasty Solutions.
Dynasty Building Solutions.
It even has a strong name
Doesn't
to
it?
a strong ring to it. I love it.
Yeah.
So think about it. Think about all the storms that we have here in Florida, and if you have an older home, and believe me, if you have a leak in your roof, you notice that actually happened to us.
Yeah.
I had to stick the old screwdriver up into the drywall. You know the drill, right?
I know the drill.
And the kiddie pool underneath, okay? So we got that repaired. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I
And
had
the good
no
thing
idea.
too, if we do get the roof approved, a lot of times those leaks, those get covered by the insurance as well. So it doesn't cost you anything extra to have the interior fixed. So you get your roof
Wow.
done, you get the interior done, and you just pay your deductible. It's a great deal for the homeowner.
I'm just blown away. How
Yeah.
long has this been going on?
I
I mean, have I been living under a rock
I see
here?
that a lot of people don't even know that it's an option. And so we really go out into certain areas just to try to educate the homeowners, let them know that this is an option if you wanted to go through with it. And I think it's the best route, really.
Wow. So Dynasty Building Solutions, independent contractor. You've been in business for how long?
6 years, going on 7.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. And you've got this niche to help homeowners solutions.
Yes.
Solutions to their problems.
Yes.
I love that. It almost sounds too good to be true,
Right.
but
That's
I
what
have-
a lot of people say until their roof gets put on, and they're like, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you have got to be on our home show. We've got to get
Yeah.
this message out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this is really, really exciting. Any tips you can give us as a homeowners to watching out for? I mean, obviously, if you have a leak coming through,
Right.
that's pretty obvious. What about anything else?
Well, yeah, the leaks, obviously, you want to have the roof checked. Any large windstorms, that you notice, it's a good idea to have your roof looked at.
Yeah.
because you don't really know. You can't tell from looking on the street, looking at the roof. You don't really know.
Like loose tiles?
Loose tiles, that's something big. So the cracked tiles, you said that your roof is a tile roof. Some things that you won't see unless you have a professional go up and take a look at the roof.
Exactly.
So I would just encourage people, after storms and gauging the age of your roof, around 15-year-old roof, you need to have it looked at.
Take a look.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't thank you enough, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh Lake with Dynasty Building Solutions. So you know what? Don't take this segment lightly. Just think about it. If you're in a home that has a roof over 15 years, you're in Florida, we need to stay on top of these things. Give Josh a call, right?
Give me a call.
And a free consultation and
Yes.
roof inspection.
That's right.
You can't beat that.
You can't lose.
Thank you, Josh.
You're very welcome. Thank you,
All
Barbara.
right. And thanks for joining us here on WeBeam TV in Tampa at the Tampa Home Show.
Hey, we're back at the 2019 Central Florida Home Show and Expo, and I'm here with Diane from Fiddler's Roofing. Is that correct?
Yes, Fiddler's Roofing. We're located right by the Florida Mall.
Okay, so tell us about Fiddler's Roofing. How long you guys been around, and why should people use you guys?
Well, we are one of Florida's most trusted roofers. We have been in business since 2003, and we are the only distributors here in Central Florida with our classic metal roofing system, which we do have here a little model going on, which is which is metal roofing that looks identical to asphalt shingles.
And what's the lifetime on this? Do you know all that?
Well, it's lifetime. It would be the only roof you would ever need. So we do always target people that are for their forever homes. And it has a 40-year transferable warranty on it as well.
Okay, so how does it hold up to the weather?
Well, we have tested it out, and the warranty is up to 140 miles per hour winds. And we've tested it out, and it even goes up to 150 miles per hour.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so where can people find you online? What's your website?
Well, it is www.fiddlersroofing.com. Very simple. You can also find us on Instagram, Fiddlers Roofing, and on Facebook as well.
All right, folks. Hey, if you're in Central Florida looking for a roof, give Fiddlers a call. They'll handle all your needs for roofing. We'll be right back after this. All right, we're back at the home show. We're on the showroom floor, 2019. This is the August edition is what I'm calling it. Actually, I'm calling it the swampy edition because outside it's crazy. I bet you guys are busy with wood and buckets and vacuuming cleaners, but they're here, right? And then they're in the middle. You guys got the best setup here. So what's going on here, Sarah?
We're just trying to make our name known with Home Depot. We're trying to show support with the home show and just make sure that everybody knows exactly what it is that At Home Services offers for Home Depot. So we've got different things like our window install, we've got our cabinet makeover program, and a lot of our customers don't.
Let's walk back here because you got some really cool stuff going on back here as well.
We do. So a lot of our customers don't understand everything. Like we partner with certain vendors as Cambria. So we're showcasing them. Like I said, the cabinet makeover, the windows. We've got the bathroom liners that we have, and as well as the new stove closets that we're offering. And then the best part about this whole home show is that we actually get to be involved really well with the community, and we welcome all ages. So we have the great kids workshop that we also do here. We have volunteers from the store that's supporting us today, just to show that we're here for everybody. We're
gonna have the camera guy going in and look at all these kids, man. They're having a great time. They're sitting there. Now, what are they building?
So we've got sailboats that they can build. So a lot of the first Saturday of every month in every Home Depot, they actually have the kids workshop where they can actually go to any Home Depot. It's usually like 9 to 1. And they can apron up and they get kids workshops like this, and then they get to take home their completed project. So we decided to bring that to the home show here today, a little different rather than just being a vendor here.
That is absolutely phenomenal. Now, I love my Home Depot app. Is that where everybody's being pushed towards? If you're gonna order stuff and you need stuff for your home, go to the app.
We do use that. We use the app a lot in the store too. We don't just use it from at home, but the at home services is actually where we take an aproned associate and actually put them in the home with you. So you get a really cool experience. So instead of trying to design your kitchen from a desk, we'll come into your kitchen and design the kitchen for you. Instead of trying to do your closet from a drawing, we'll come see the closet right there in person. So
now, okay, so been Home Depot guy forever. There's another store out there, but I don't even know what their name was, but I just really don't know. So I never knew that you guys came. When we did our kitchen a long time ago, we came to you guys and we sat down with you. So now you come to us.
We do both. So some people who have, a lot of water damage, or somebody who's rebuilding, completely flipping their whole kitchen, that's somewhere where you're going to go in and you're going to spend that quality time with the kitchen designer in the store. This is something where a lot of homeowners, that they take the cabinets down off their walls and then they put cabinets right back in the same place. So why not, better for the consumer, save some money, be able to use what's there existing, and just update the kitchen, and it's done in 3 to 5 days.
Okay, so what store do you represent today?
I actually cover the whole Tampa market.
So she's an important lady. This is someone you'll want to know right here. Okay, so HomeDepot.com?
Absolutely, anywhere, HomeDepot.com. You could walk into any Home Depot store and just say, I want a free in-home consultation for a cabinet makeover, closet garage organization, or bath liner.
All right, you heard it there. So now you're going to get in-home service, as well as you can go into the store. You can go on the website, or you can download the app. I love the app because the app tells me if the store has the product and what aisle, which is it's just phenomenal.
Even down to the bay. So,
all right, everybody. I'm not endorsing anybody, but I got to say, I love Home Depot.
Hi, I am Delynn Gaston here at the Home Show with WeBeam TV. So we are winding down Sunday afternoon at the Home Show, and I have with me right now Angel Santos, and he is from, hang on, MDLMILLC.
Yes.
The shorter, easier version to say is
the dry mailbox insert.
drymailbox.com.
Yes.
Just go to drymailbox.com and it will teach you what you want to know. So this is like the coolest things. First of all, thank you, Angel, for being a part of our show today.
Thank you for having me.
So as John was wandering around with his camera, he came across you and comes running back all excited about this mailbox thing. He totally loved this. So tell us the story behind how this came and what it is. Explain to everybody what this is.
Well, basically, it's a dry mailbox insert. My friend, my business partner, Nelson De La Nuez, he's the inventor. He came up with the idea. In 2012, he had wet mail. The only thing about this wet mail in 2012, he had an IRS check for $5,000. So he had the inconvenience to go to the bank and they wouldn't accept the check because, laser print and it was wet, so they couldn't change it. So, of course, he had to send it back to the IRS and wait another 5 weeks for that check to come back.
Yeah, because they don't do anything fast.
Absolutely.
It's the IRS.
So, the process. So he was very frustrated with that, and then he just came up with the idea, say, okay, let me try to come up with he's an aerospace engineer as well.
Oh,
so he's
no wonder.
Yeah,
There
he's an inventor guy. So he sees something and he'll invent it right away. So when he saw this idea, he said, let me go ahead and invent something. I'll just invent something to go inside the mailbox to keep the mail elevated so it doesn't get wet. But let me try to patent it too, so no one could copy this image, and we could go ahead and do a type of business with it. So
see, because something so simple as this, so and it of course can fit. It expands.
It expands and it compresses.
Exactly, whatever size your mailbox might be.
Mm-hmm.
Compresses if you've got a skinnier mailbox or whatever, and it's very flexible. So you just kind of go like that, stick it in, and
you measure according to the mailbox that you have, and you stand it out.
So then your mail will sit on top of it instead of sitting, how mailboxes get wet on the inside. The door doesn't close all the way in front, and we have heavy rains here in Florida.
And in the north, you also have ice.
Sideways.
So if you have ice, you got frozen mail. So the frozen mail, and frozen mail is harder. If you have ice in the mail, that's going to be harder. They have to melt the ice and get the mail out.
And then you have wet mail.
Exactly. Then you have wet mail.
So this is and as we were talking, you could have probably put anything, in your mailbox to have the mailman put it up on something different. However, this is really nice because it is flexible and because you can remove it. So if you move to a different location, you take it with you.
You can take it with you. It's durable. You can actually step on that.
It's not like it's screwed in or anything.
You can step on it and everything, and it doesn't lose its form.
Because
it's designed. Everything here, he engineered it. Everything here, all this has its engineering here. You see this here?
Right.
All that's there because all of it, if it stays like this for a while and it's in the heat, it's going to stay like this.
Okay.
Okay? Because they have the box. But then after a while, it has memory, kind of like a memory foam.
Right.
So it has memory where it's going to be inside the box for a while.
Very good and very reasonably priced. So let's talk about where they can get it. So you do have a location here in
Orlando,
the Orlando area.
Golden Run.
Okay. On
off
where?
of Goldenrod Road.
Okay.
On Lake Underhill.
There you go.
That's
And
our
they
warehouse.
can just go there
Yeah,
and,
they could go
and
there.
buy them there. Or order them online.
Online at www.drymailbox.com.
And you are also
Amazon.
Amazon.
And soon it's going to be at walmart.com.
And Walmart. There
Yes,
you go.
the
So
two
you guys
big
are going to be doing
merchants.
great. Well, this is a phenomenal idea. Great
Thank
idea.
you.
Good for him. Good for you hooking up with an engineer for a
Yes,
business partner.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I can
it's
tell
a slow
it-
process now because a lot of people don't understand the concept of the item. But when they see it, especially here in the show, everybody likes the idea. They're like,
And
that's
they
a
go,
wonderful idea.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're very reasonably priced. You can get this for under $20.
Yeah, exactly.
Regardless
Right
of
now
where
the
you
show is
buy it.
$12.99. When we come to the show,
See
it's
that?
$12.99 because you don't have shipping and handling. But if you go on Amazon, it's $17.99.
See? So that's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so
What
much.
a
We
great
also
product.
have-
I
we
wish
also
you the
have
best.
the mailboxes too. We sell mailboxes
Oh,
as
you
well.
do?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that
Yeah,
as well.
we can sell any mailbox within the U.S. All
There you
50
go.
states.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
for having
Thanks
me
so
here.
much for
Thank
being with
you.
us, Angel.
Appreciate it.
All right, back to the home show.
Hello, everybody. Here we are at the Fort Myers Home Show. It's April 6th. It's early. We're pulling people out of their booths already, which is kind of fun.
Sure.
So, Daniel, you are with RRCA.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me what that is.
RRCA is Roofing and Reconstruction Contractors of America. We have 4 offices currently, one in Naples, one in Fort Myers, one in Cape Coral, and one in Panama City. So we're all over Florida.
And what is your specialty?
Our specialty, we're roof inspectors, and what we do is we're advocates for our customers. A lot of people, most people in Florida are insured with their homes
Right.
and their roofs, and they call out the adjuster to file their claim. Well, what we found here in Southwest Florida is a lot of these claims are being denied. And that's where we come in. When our customers call us, we come out and we inspect the roof for you for absolutely no charge. You don't got to pay a dime for this. And what we do is we get up and we do a re-inspection, and we're deadly honest about it. We're going to be very honest, and we're going to be your advocate. We're kind of like an attorney on the roof. We're going to see if this is true, what they've told you. And if it is, we'll come down and tell you everything is okay. They told you the truth. But if it's not, we're going to take pictures of that damage, and we're going to come down and show you. And at that point, we'll ask if we could help file that claim. We'll have an adjuster come out a second time, except the difference this time will be I would be there with you and the adjuster, and I'll take him on the roof and kind of hold his feet to the fire and show him the damage myself.
Right. So a big storm just came through. I look it up my roof, and I think, well, I got damage. So I call my local roofing guy. He shows up, gives me this report going, no, it's not really that. No, you're okay. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I can kind of see stuff, and I know it's bad. So then that's when I call you.
Well, yes.
Or do I call you before I call that guy?
I would call me before I call that guy.
Ah,
I'm going to be painfully honest. I don't have nothing, I'm here to help you.
So you're an advocate for the homeowner instead of just letting the roofing companies come in and go, no, you're fine. Or they come in and go, oh, you need a whole new roof.
And you may not. Right.
You just need just a little bit of repair.
Right.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
And
So
because
that's-
I'm working with the insurance company, I'm not going to lie to you, because if I did, he's going to come right out and tell you that Daniel is lying.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that roof. So
Right,
I'm
right.
only going to call him out if I'm pretty certain we got a case here.
Right.
Now, I want to tell you this. 60% of the customers are reporting to us that they're being turned down on the first pass.
Oh my gosh, it's like getting disability.
Yes, sir.
It's like three times to get denied before it finally goes through. That's crazy.
And a lot of people don't realize you're allowed 3 inspections. And what you got to ask yourself, why are you allowed 3 inspections? Because things like this happen. Everybody's not being totally honest because of the amount of damage that's happening. And insurance companies are really taking it on the chin right now. So, they're quick to say no.
They're quick to say no.
Yes, sir. So give us a call. There's no charge. And here's the great thing. Even if we did get turned down, there was no charge to try. Everybody, and also, John, we're finding people say, I looked up there. It doesn't look like it's damaged to me, and I don't have any internal leaks. About 80% of the time when we get up there, we find out that, yes, sir, it is damaged. It just hasn't started leaking, but it's going to soon.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's hard to find the leaks if you have the vaulted ceilings and stuff, and by the time you do see the leak in the ceiling, it's too late. Now you've got inside problems. Now you got outside problems, and
Double damage.
Yeah, double damage. So if someone wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Well, you can reach me by just dialing my direct number. My area code is 239-671-9088, or you can reach out to me by email at daniel.roofingpro@gmail.com. And remember, guys, I want to stress it so much that this is a free service. There's no charge. And a lot of you have been paying premiums a better part of your life, and this is why you bought insurance, was to cover these kind of things. Don't let people tell you, if you haven't been up on the roof and you're not sure yourself, have us come out. This is what we do, this is what we specialize in, and we will give you a true assessment of your roof, we promise.
All right, everybody, you heard it here. If you think you got roof problems, now's the time to get home because, hey, we're going to storm season, right?
Yes, sir.
Now is the time to be assured. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll be back after this. Hey, everybody, we're back. Second day of the Fort Myers Home Show. How's it been so far?
It's pretty good. I can't complain.
I am with Miss Milagros Smith.
Yes.
She is the Tupperware lady.
I am.
I watched you, I have to say, you're one of the hardest working people here. I watched you push those boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. I mean boxes of Tupperware from the parking lot.
Oh
my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of Tupperware.
It is.
So you have Tupperware for everything.
For everything.
Let's talk about Tupperware.
Okay.
Because I grew up on Tupperware.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah, and it was the coolest stuff ever.
Ever.
So
I love Tupperware.
Has it changed?
Not at all. 71 years strong.
71 years.
Yes. Tupperware is amazing. I still use it. I have containers that my mom used.
No way.
Yes, I still have a cereal container that my mom used, and I own it now.
No way.
Yes.
It's like a rounded square, right?
Yes.
With the pop top thing.
Yes, they're still around.
Have they come up with new stuff?
They have plenty of new things now.
Let's talk about some new stuff.
Things that go in the microwave. Everything is BPA free.
Okay, so I remember growing up when microwaves. I'm aging myself. When you could not put Tupperware in the microwave.
That's right.
Because it came out looking funny.
That's right. And it wasn't chemical free back then.
Right. Exactly.
Right. And now everything is chemical free.
So everything is now.
BPA free. And there's specific items that go in the microwave, and there's things now that don't go in the microwave.
Oh, so they still have a line that do not put in the
microwave. We have freezer items. We have items that go in the freezer and in the oven.
In the oven?
Yes, we have items that go in the oven.
Okay. So now I'm confused because isn't Tupperware plastic?
It is, but we have an item called Ultra Pros, and they go in the oven. They even go in the freezer. So
now,
it goes.
Is that a part of? Is that more like a ceramic?
No,
it's plastic.
It's plastic.
In the oven.
In the oven.
All right. So see, I've learned something today. I have learned something today.
Yes.
I have been schooled that you can actually put Tupperware,
yes.
certain Tupperware, not all Tupperware,
not all Tupperware,
in the microwave and in the oven
and in the freezer
and in the freezer.
So you can go from the freezer to the oven and in the microwave, in the convention oven, and back in the refrigerator.
That is absolutely amazing.
And it's called Ultra Pros, and they're amazing.
And okay, so if I want to get some of this from you, where do I go?
Well, I have a website.
You do?
Yes.
Let's talk about the website.
Okay.
Can I order from there?
Yes, you can. You can order from there. It's PNM.
Yep, it's on the screen.
Oh, it's on the screen.
Yeah, we got
there
it up there for you.
PNMSmith.my.tupperware.com.
Excellent.
And you can order from there.
Excellent.
And you can see everything there, even our sale products.
Oh, really?
Yes, we have lots of sale products on Tupperware.com.
So now let me guess. You're a big home show person.
Yes, I am.
Because I heard you told me that you go everywhere that East Coast goes.
Yes, I do.
I
go everywhere East Coast goes. I go to all the home shows. I also do home parties.
Okay.
Yes, and I still do that as well. So if anyone wants to have a party, shout me out.
Now where is your local home base at?
I'm in Palmetto, Florida.
Palmetto, Florida. So
yes.
If you're in Palmetto, Florida, you want to have a home show in your home.
I can do that as well.
That's awesome.
I travel anywhere within 50 miles of my home.
Okay.
So if you're in Bradenton, Sarasota, Tampa, anywhere in those areas, I can go there and do a home show.
All right. So all of our information has been put up. Our tech over there, Rob's very good about that. So that way you got our phone number, you got our website, you got our email.
Yes.
They got your information.
Well, thank
now
you.
People can track you down.
Thank you.
I'm not so sure that's a good thing, but yeah, it is what
Yay.
it is. Welcome to the world of the internet.
And Tupperware still exists.
It is.
We didn't go anywhere.
That is so cool.
71 years strong.
So where's the next big show for you?
We're going to be at the Orlando show in June.
June. Yeah, we'll be there too. We'll be in the back corner somewhere doing interviews just like we're doing here. And
Yes.
keeping everybody out there knowing who you are
That's
and
right.
what you're doing.
Tupperware.
Milagros, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming over here.
I
She was a little
appreciate
scared,
it.
but see,
Yes.
we had fun.
A little
right?
nervous. It was fun. It was
All
fun.
right, so everybody, keep watching. We'll be back with another victim here shortly, and we'll see you after this.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we're back to day 2 at the Fort Myers Home Show, and we've got Jason here. And Jason, well, let's just put it this way: Joe threw him in front of the bus. Bus hit the curb and missed Jason, so now he's here.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so tell me, creative curbing and landscaping. What is creative curbing?
Creative curbing is decorative curbing for your landscape. It's
Okay.
a concrete pour. If you think of a giant Play-Doh machine. So we're going to extrude
Love
concrete
Play-Doh.
out. Yep, extrude concrete out. And what our business is, the way we excel, is through the creative ways that we do it with coloring, stamping, going above and beyond the traditional style of curbing,
Okay.
and custom options. Right now, lately we've been doing matching of pavers to their driveways. So if you have
Oh.
a red brick and a black brick and a gray
Right.
brick, we can take the different colors and meld them into a stone look, a natural stone look.
Okay.
Instead of what people may be accustomed to.
It's not just the old lay the curb out.
Nope, not the old S-curve. There's a lot of handwork. We do hand cutting into it.
Oh, wow.
Colors, stamping, styles. You can have a brick look. Natural
Okay.
stone is always popular, never going to go out of fashion. So the natural stone is really where we excel.
That's so you can, if I have an existing driveway, you can match the. Well, I know you can't match
We
it
say
perfectly.
coordinate.
But
We say
pretty
coordinate.
close,
Coordinate.
right? Okay,
We could
okay.
absolutely coordinate colors. We have a large palette of colors. Gray's popular right now.
Right.
The terracottas are always popular. The tans. So we have a rainbow of colors. We can do blue. We can do green.
Oh, okay.
There's yellow if you want.
I don't know about yellow.
No,
I'm just saying.
Try to lead people. Stay within the darkest color that you can tolerate, just like anything else. You wear a white shirt, if you get something on it, it's going to show.
Right.
So stay within the darkest colors you can tolerate for it being outside and dirt.
Okay. Now this is the thing. This is where you can actually make it shaped a certain way.
Correct.
So if I want a kidney shape around the middle of my
An
palm trees-
island.
Right.
We do tree rings. We do islands.
Okay.
We can do a curve. We can do a straight edge point, so to speak, to square
Really?
square off a corner. It's done by beveling and done by hand and experience. But yes, it can be done. Not easy to do, but we can do it.
That is absolutely cool. And then of course you do landscaping it. The mulch,
Landscaping. We do a little bit of landscaping. Our bread and butter, honestly, is the curbing, and the stone. We work with landscapers. We work with nurseries. If you know what you want and you have a handful of plants that you want done,
Right.
absolutely no problem. If you're looking for a whole landscape design or putting in a row of hedges, we get you with professionals.
Smart.
That
Let the other
specialize
people-
in that.
right.
We know what we're good at. We have the ability to do some of it, but
Okay.
if it is a large landscaping product, we work with nurseries and other landscapers
cool.
to do that
so
specialty.
what's the longest length, or does it not really matter, of what curb?
We can go. We've done 700 feet.
Wow.
That's a big job.
That's a big job.
That's a big job. Our usual job, let's say for a front yard, an average home is 100 linear feet.
Okay.
With pricing, our pricing goes between $350 to $650. So you could get your front
That's
yard.
affordable.
Yeah, it
That's
is
super
affordable. And it's going to be there for 30 years. It's concrete. It's stone. It's not
better
going
than,
anywhere.
better than going to Home Depot and getting them little plastic stakes and knocking them things in there and all. Oh, guess what I hit?
Yep.
Sprinkler head or
Yeah.
sprinkler line. Oh,
Yes.
man, it's like, and then of course, next 4 or 5 big rains come in, they're floating up. They're like, oh, that didn't stay down the way
Turn
I thought it was
and
going to.
twist. So this
Yeah.
is permanent. It's permanent.
That's
it's
cool.
one steady strip of concrete. So if you have 100 feet, it's 100 feet of concrete. If it's 700 feet, it's a 700 foot of continuous concrete if need be.
That is super cool. Now, where do people find you at?
We are out of Lee County,
Okay.
Florida. And that's our base. We do travel to Collier for specialty items,
Okay.
and if the demand needs it, then
Right,
the price is there. It's not easy to travel with concrete. It's heavy and the cost, so we try to stick to Lee County.
Okay, Lee County. And what's the website? I mean, we have a website.
Facebook. The website is under construction. We're retooling
so we're
our
going
website
Facebook.
at the moment.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Have to go to Facebook at the moment, and something we can definitely update the information when the website comes back online.
Excellent. Phone number is?
I can't tell you.
239-770-7754. I know because I'm
pressure.
cheating.
I'm on
I
camera.
have
the
the
phone
card.
number.
Of course, it has
Man.
just Joe Casguy's name on there. I don't know.
He is a hands-on owner of the company. If you're having curbing poured at your home, he's the one
be there.
pouring the curbing with
That is
26
cool.
years of experience. I have the easy work. I go out with a tape measure and shake hands and guide people in what they want for their landscaping.
Now, is it a want or or do what you go in and go, this is what you really need? You kind of educate a little bit.
We guide if they want to be guided.
Okay.
And if you're determined, you have your mind set on something, if we're able to do it, we will do it.
That's awesome.
But we
Okay.
also say no if we can and try to lead them in the right direction if it's something outside of our warehouse.
Perfect. All right, Jason, thanks for coming over.
Thank
See, I
you.
told you it was going to be easy.
It is.
It's simple. Now we're looking for our next victim, and I think I've got one in mind. And if you're in the Lee County.
And the phone number is
Yep.
239-770-7754.
He knows what it is.
I can read copy.
I can read copy. And if you need curbing done, this is the man to call.
Thank
right?
you very much.
All right, we'll be back after this.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we're back. Fort Myers Home Show. I think this is going to be the last interview of the day, Joe.
Okay.
I'm tired. Are you tired?
Yeah, man.
I've talked to a lot of people.
We met a lot of nice folks as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really good show.
It has.
Yeah, so, okay, we got Joe Kelly. He's from Innovative Solar, Inc., and you guys are based out of Tampa, right?
Yep, we have offices Tampa, Sun City, and here locally and on Tamiami Trail as well.
Okay, all right. So tell me, are you cued in on a one type of solar, or you do the whole house, car, top of RVs?
Well, no, we're strictly residential and
That's
commercial.
smart. I'm glad to hear that because I'm gonna tell you, I've talked to some of these guys and they're like, oh, we do everything, man. I'm like, well, you can't do, if you do everything, you can't do one thing right.
Right.
So you do one thing right, and that's residential.
Well, residential and light commercial.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. But we do, we've been at it since 1981, and we're family owned and operated, but we do pretty much anything, whether it be, a lot of people are looking into solar electric, but we have to do solar pools, solar hot water heaters, so anything solar for the home or the commercial use is what we do.
Okay. Now, how's the process work? Do I call you and go, hey, Joe, I want to go solar. I want to get off the grid, or at least take some pressure off the grid. What do I do?
Well, it's real simple. Most people just give us a call, or we set an appointment, come by. We do an assessment of the home.
Okay.
And all we really need is to know your kilowatt usage.
Oh, okay.
Solar's pretty simple. All solar is figuring out how many kilowatts you're using, and we're building a system to offset it. Now, typically what we'll do is we'll go in and assess the home, see not just what you're using, but more importantly is how you're using it. And we're looking for very inexpensive ways to reduce your consumption.
All right.
By doing that, we can typically have people going solar for about 30% less than what they're currently paying on their power bill.
30%
less.
That's huge.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Now, do you build the storage side as well? So if I want to come off the grid, do I have a bank of batteries that run my house while the sun's down?
It's an option. I mean, a lot of folks, that's a step 2 for a lot of folks.
Okay.
Most folks are looking to just eliminate their power bill for now, but they want the option of down the road to be able to add batteries and storage and whatnot. We're capable of doing either one now. I think it's probably in most people's best interest to do step 1 now. Batteries are going to be a lot cheaper in a couple of years to come.
Right.
So we think it's probably in most people's best interest to save that as a step 2.
Okay.
However, if that's their goal for today, we're able to accommodate them.
All right. Now, does that include? How I want to phrase this? Do we have the capability of sell back to the power companies now?
Depending on the jurisdiction and the power company you're working with, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there are some that's doing that.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'd love to send the old bill to Duke Energy and go, hey, this is what you owe me now.
Well, and actually more and more customers are that's their goal as well.
It's just a bit of,
they want to be able to use their rooftop to generate revenue.
Might as well. I mean, we're sun, 90% of the time?
Well, we like to your rooftop is very valuable real estate. And if you look at it that way, you can benefit greatly by using it that way.
Okay. Now, does it have to be strictly rooftop, or can you do the out in the yard?
No,
where
we
you
do.
have the
We call it
arrays?
ground mount.
Okay.
We do a ground mount, ballast systems. Typically, probably people that with the ground, they like to do the ground mount. There's some, it's like anything else. There's good and not so good about it.
Right.
It tends to cost a little bit more to do it that way because we're creating a structure.
Correct.
However, we typically don't need as many panels because we're able to create an exact system for the exact exposure that we need, and we're able to ventilate it real well as well.
That's absolutely phenomenal. All right, so if I want to get a hold of you, Joe, how do I get a hold of you?
Well, the best way is just call our direct number, 813-200-6004. Is our direct number. FL Solar Products as well.com. And my personal email is innovativesolarjoe@gmail.com. Any of those will work.
Okay.
But again, 813-200-6004 is the number that'll get you direct in contact with me.
Excellent. So there you have it, folks. If you're trying to get off that grid, if you're trying to save some money, you need to call Joe and let Joe come out and assess what you got going on, and he can save you some money. Over 30%, which is absolutely massive, in my opinion.
It's better than Geico.
That is true. There you go. So there you have it. Folks, we've had a great time here at the Fort Myers Home Show. I'm thinking Joe's our last interview for the day, and we will love to hear your feedback on what we've done. Give us a message, email us, throw it on message on Facebook, or Instagram, or Twitter. We have it all. And we'll see everybody at the next home show.
Thanks much, folks.